What's up, guys? This is going to be a grappling and strength training class, okay? So what we're going to do is a few different grappling exercises on the ground mixed in with some basic push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges, okay? So we're going to do 10 rounds, and some of them are going to involve moving around in grappling positions and even doing some striking. So I'm going to be using this pad later. You might want to grab a pillow or something similar that you could practice pinning to the floor and even punching on the ground. If you have hard floors in your house especially, you might want to find, if you have an exercise mat or a yoga mat, that'd be awesome, or a beach towel or a blanket maybe that you can put down, because some of these exercises we're going to be doing bridge and shrimp, and we're going to be moving in our hips and our shoulders and our neck and our head are going to be on the floor. So just to protect yourself, you might want to have something with a little bit of cushion, not just a hard tile or wood floor. Okay, you can do it on a hard floor, you just got to be extra careful. So 45 seconds per round on the grappling exercises, and then a set of 10 push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges after each one. Okay, we'll do the first 5 rounds, take a quick break, and then do the second 5 rounds. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to warm up real quick. So we're going to start with some big arm circles, get nice and loose, and then we're going to reverse and go the other way, and then some elbow pulls. And then a couple side twists or washing machine, just to get everything loose. Okay, now we're going to do a couple deep squats. We're going to go nice and slow, just to warm up our hips and our knees and our ankles. So drop your weight down, stand back up. Go nice and easy. We're just warming everything up, okay? Just one more. All right, now we're going to do one more here for our hips. Okay, we're going to do that little hip swing. So I pick up my knee in front of me, swing my hip out to the side. Once we get moving a little bit, your hips are going to be working on a lot of these exercises. Your hips, even though we're on the ground, our legs and our hips are still the main motor. Let's switch to the other side. That makes our body move on the ground. Okay, so even though we're not standing up, we still have to be able to move and drive and change direction and push and do all kinds of things with our hips and the backs of our legs, our hamstrings, and our glutes. Okay, that's the strongest part of our body. So just because we're laying on the ground doesn't mean we're going to ignore it. All right, so we're going to get started. First grappling exercise is actually going to be setting up for a takedown. Okay, we're going to do a knee walk. All right, I'll do one towards you in a moment. But for now, what's going to happen is I'm going to step forward, and as I go down, I'm going to let this front knee pull to the floor and drag my back leg through. Okay? Now, because I step with my left foot first, I'm going to stand up and step back with my left foot and face the middle. If that's too confusing for you, you can just stand up and turn around. Okay? But all I'm doing is I step with my right, I drop my right knee, drag my left foot up, and then I step backwards with my right foot so I can turn back around and face the direction I came from. Okay? One time towards you, just that walk and drop motion. If you notice, I keep my back up straight and I let my hip pull forward as I stand up. Okay, my hips are driving forward. I'm not leaning and reaching like that. Okay, so we're gonna go for 45 seconds. Step, drag, turn. Don't get dizzy. Ready? Go ahead. Step, drag, turn. Step, drag, turn. Try to keep your back and your chest up and forward. Okay, don't let your body drop down to the floor. Don't let your torso dip forward. Okay, you want to try your best to lightly land and lightly drag. You don't want to crash and fall forward. Okay, that's part of the reason that we're trying to keep our torso up, so we have a nice soft landing on the ground. We don't hurt ourselves. Okay, we'll do one more. All right, nice. Now, that was the end of our first grappling exercise. I'm going to do push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges. I'm going to go at a comfortable pace. If you're going faster than me, good for you. If you're going slower than me, good for you. Do the best you can, okay? 10 push-ups first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. And then 10 sit-ups. Same thing. You pick your pace. your scorpion. So you stand up, right? And then 10 lunges. I'm stepping back for my lunges because it's a little bit easier on my knees and my hips because I want to be able to do this again tomorrow, right? I want to be able to keep exercising and keep practicing every day. So I don't want to hurt myself or wear myself out so much today that I can't practice tomorrow. All right, that was 10. We're going to go on to the next one. Bridge and reach. Okay, so first of all, what's a bridge? That's when you get your feet in close, heels in close to your butt, press your hips up to the ceiling. Okay? What I really am going to try to do right now is get up on this shoulder. Okay, so I'm going to bridge and try to get my weight up on my left shoulder. And I'm going to reach my right hand over my left shoulder like I'm trying to reach to that corner of the room. Okay, so I'm not stretching towards you. I'm not stretching behind my head. I'm going at an angle. So feet are in close, up and over, and then back down. Then I'll go the other way. So my left hand's going to reach over my right shoulder. All right, we're going to go for 45 seconds. Go ahead. Up and over, and then back down. Go nice and easy, especially if you're on a hard floor. You don't want to hurt yourself. The closer your feet are towards your butt, the easier this will be. You have your feet real far out, you can't bridge very high. So getting your heels in tight is better. And what we're trying to start thinking about here is an escape. Somebody's on top of me, and I'm trying to get up and roll them off. And we're going to talk more about that in a little bit. Right now we're just working on the lift, more so than the turn. All right, that's good right there. Second round, done. Let's go to push-ups. Ready? 10 push-ups. Go ahead. And sit-ups. And then our lunges. You could do a squat or a forward lunge, whatever you choose here. This is just one of my favorite leg exercises to do, these reverse lunges. So that's why I keep picking them, because I like them. All right, we're going to do a shrimp, okay? And we're going to do one round on the left, and then do our push-ups, then do another round on the right. Okay, so I'm going to explain this because some of us don't know how to shrimp yet. You might not have had a chance to learn it, and that's okay. I'm going to be curled up on my side, and my feet are going to push, and my hands and my shoulders are going to push, and I'm going to shoot my hips out. Okay, so I'm going to do it forward here first. So I'm on my side, and my hips are going to go out away from the middle. Okay, then if I want to shrimp back in, I can pull them in and lie flat on my back again. Okay, so we're going to start on our back, turn on our side, push our butt out to the side, pull our butt back in, lay flat on our back again. Okay, so we're shrimping out and shrimping in. This technique is called shrimp. Here we go, ready? Just one side, go. So turn on your side, push your butt out to the side, pull yourself back in, lay flat on your back. Go again, same side. Turn and push, pull and twist. Turn, curl up tight, push, pull your hips back in, lie flat on your back. I'm going to turn sideways for a couple of these. If you can see, my feet really aren't moving. My feet stay where they are. The middle of my body moves out. Okay, and then the middle of my body moves in. But my feet and my head and my shoulders basically stay. They might scoot an inch or two, but they basically stay where they were. All right, that's time. So next round we'll do on the other side, shrimp again. But first, we're going to do our exercises again. So push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges. Ready? 10 of each. Go ahead. Sit-ups. shrimp on the other side. So same exercise we just did a moment ago, but instead of going to the right, we'll go to the left, or vice versa, whatever side you're on. Okay, so curling in tight, turning over on that side, feet stay where they are, butt moves out. Go ahead, then butt moves back in, and I'm flat on my back again. Shrimp out, shrimp in. Shrimp out, shrimp in. Turn this out this way. There's different ways you can do this. This is just a very basic version. Okay, if you could imagine me trying to scoot out from under somebody, that's basically the best thing I can tell you to imagine why you would work on this. But being able to move your hips, like I said, is probably the most, if not one of the most, important things to have for good grappling. Is good hip movement and mobility. All right, that's good. Let's go to push-ups again. All right, push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges, 10 of each. How you doing? Hanging in there? Ready? Go. Sit-ups. And again, you might be doing these faster than me, that's okay. You might be going a little slower than me, that's okay too. Okay? On these lunges, try to keep your back up straight. We don't want to push off of our knee and off of our hips, right? We want to stay up tall. Alrighty. Now, one more before we take a quick break. One more round. We're going to do a bridge up onto our neck and practice just holding it there. Okay? Sometimes when we bridge, when we're grappling, our hands are busy. Maybe that person's just trying to attack us and we have to defend against a choke or defend against an arm lock, and we don't have our hands to push on the floor. So a lot of times we end up having to use the back of our head as a point of balance. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bridge up onto the back of my head. If you have long hair, you might want to pull it to the side, or maybe even tuck it into the back of your shirt, okay, so you don't get your hair pulled out here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bridge up high, and we're going to try to hold it for 5 seconds and then rest. All right? So here we go. Ready? Feet in close. Now, sorry, time out. One more. If you need to help, point your fingers up to the ceiling like this, and put your hands by your ears. Okay? And when you lie down, your elbows are pointed up to the ceiling, and you can use your hands to help push to get up off of your shoulders if you need to. Okay? If you don't have to do that, you can just go straight up to your head. That's even better for this. Okay? So here we go. Ready? Feet in close, bridge up, and hold it. 3, 4, 5, and down. All right? Nice and easy. Let's do it again. Ready? Up and hold it. Go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. All right? So I'm trying not to rest on my shoulders. Let's do it again. Ready? Up. I'm only on my head and my feet. 3, 4, 5, and down. Okay, be careful with this, right? Don't crash into the floor. Do it again. Up. If you need to support with your hands, support with your hands. That's okay. 3, 4, 5, and down. Okay, we're going to do one more time. Ready? One more. Up and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Okay? We're almost halfway through. We're going to do this round of push-ups, sit-ups, and squats or lunges, and then we'll be halfway there. We'll take a break. So ready? Here we go. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we'll take a 1-minute break. Grab some water, grab your pillow or your pad or whatever you're gonna use too, okay? I'm gonna take a quick sip of water here. And you're gonna need this. If you don't have something to use, that's okay too. It is not mandatory, but it is helpful, okay? And it can be anything, all right? A pillow, a couch cushion, a folded up towel, all right? A friendly partner. If you promise not to do the strike part of this, you could even use this with a partner, okay? So, finish up your break, finish up your rest, start coming back to the floor with your pad or your pillow or whatever you got, and we're gonna get in the mount the best we can, all right? So remember, normally for the mount, I'd have my feet and my knees squeezed in tight to the sides of their body, and I wanna have my weight over their chest, okay? And your hands, if your body is in the correct position, then your hands should be ready to attack with chokes or arm locks or even strikes if that's what you were going to do, okay? We're going to practice throwing a couple strikes and then moving into what we call the crossbody, all right? So I'm going to demonstrate one time on the left and the right, and then we'll start it, okay? So I'm down and I'm forward, and I have my feet squeezing the pad together, okay? I'm not squeezing with my knees and pointing my feet out to the side. I have my feet hugging in tight as well. So I'm going to strike, and I'm going to throw an elbow and drop my body weight down. As I drop my weight, my chest is coming down to touch the pad, and then because I use my left elbow, my right leg slides over, and I move to the side. Okay, so if you can imagine now, I've got this person under me, their head is right here, their chest is right here, and I'm set up to attack their arm, maybe start attacking their neck, maybe move all the way over. We're not going to go to side mount right now. Okay, we're going to stay with our chest down to the floor. Okay, I'm not laying here. Okay, I'm using my toes to put pressure forward. You can see I'm kind of smushing the pad with my chest there. Right, I'm putting pressure down and forward with my toes. Every time this person breathes out, I want to tighten it up a little bit more. I want to smush them just a little bit more so we can't fill his lungs up as much the next time. Here we go, ready? So, strike, strike, drop, weight down, slide to the side, pin them, and then you can go back. Try it by yourself. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Go ahead. Strike, strike, drop. Body moves. Hold them down, and then go back up to your mount position. Remember, in the mount, squeeze your feet tight too, not just your knees. Okay, really try to hold it down. I know it's just a pad or a pillow, but pretend it's a person that's really going to try to escape if you don't hold them down tight. Right? You have to keep pressure down and in to this person's chest so that they can't get up and get away from you. All right, that's time, okay? So, keep that handy. We're going to use it again in a minute, but we need space now for push-ups, right? Push-ups, sit-ups, lunges. Go ahead, 10 of each. 2. Sit-ups. And lunges. All right, back to my friend here on the floor. Okay, we're going to start in the mount position again. This time we're going to move up to a standing position. And here's how we're gonna do it. In the mount, I'm attacking him. I wanna get up and get away from him. Okay, I'm gonna put my hands down, I'm gonna push one knee down on top of him. Okay, I'm gonna keep that knee down as I start to stand my foot up. And then I stand up last with this foot. So the last thing that comes up is this knee, because I wanna keep weight on him so he can't stand up and follow me. All right, so putting that knee right here across his belly or his hips, between his diaphragm or his ribs and his hips, okay? So, 45 seconds, going to both sides. Ready? Go ahead, hit him a couple times. Start to put your hands down, turn, put your knee on him, stand up with your back foot, and then stand up. Okay, look, I was squishing that pad. I'm holding it down tight. I'm pushing into the floor. Knee down, foot back, stand up. Okay, then you could strike, get away, whatever it is you need to do. Keep going, we gotta keep changing sides. All right, I'm holding him down as I get up, pushing him into the floor so he can't get up and follow me. I want him to stay down there. I don't want him to easily jump up and grab me or be able to chase me. That's time right there. All right. Another round of our push-ups. Here we go. Push-ups. This is for me, usually somewhere between 60 and 75 is where I start to get kind of tired. That's kind of my first wave of energy there. So really focus on good form, okay? Go ahead. Form over speed. Now, our next two grappling exercises are two of the trickier ones that we're going to be doing today, okay? So, we're going to work from the side mount, meaning my side is what's holding this person down. So I'm facing you, and the side of my body is pressing into this person. Now, I don't want to lay down, okay? I want to keep pressing forward and down. You can imagine his head is right here. Maybe I'm choking him, okay? Maybe I'm grabbing his shoulder, all right? But I'm not lying down and relaxed, okay? I'm actually gonna scoot my pad up just a little bit for this drill so we can see what's going on nice and clear. So my ribs on my right side are laying down on this side of the pad. I'm gonna hit this pad 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hammer blows, punches, elbows. Okay, put my hand in the middle, put my hand on the floor, and switch to the other side. So now my left side is on this side of the pad. Put your weight down, hit it. 1, hammer blow, how about? 2, how about an elbow? 3, hand in the middle, hand on the floor, hop around, okay? We want to slide around. I don't want to do a big jump and pick my feet up high in the air. Okay, I want to stay pretty low to the floor. I want to hold him down and just slide around real quick. Okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit so I don't scoot off camera for you. Go ahead, here we go, hit it 3 times. Hand down, switch. Go to the other side, hit it. Hands down, switch. Go to the other side, hit it. Hands down, switch. Go to the other side, hit it. Hands down, switch, go to the other side. And that's time right there. All right, here we go. Push-ups, sit-ups, lunges. Ready? Set at 10 for each. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to slow down a little bit because as you get tired, sometimes you start to cheat to compensate. And I was starting to lift my butt up a little bit on those sit-ups, so I gotta slow down and really make sure I'm using my abs, tightening my stomach to pull myself up instead of cheating and lifting up my hips. All right, we have 2 more. We are finished with the pad or pillow, okay? So this is the other one I said was gonna be kind of tricky. We're gonna go back to that bridge and we're gonna roll over. So earlier we were just trying to get the person up. Now we're actually gonna try to roll over. The hard part is I don't wanna roll over on my side. I actually wanna roll only balanced on my shoulder, maybe my head a little bit, and my feet, okay? So let me show you what I mean first. So I'm on the floor. I'm gonna bridge and start to reach over my shoulder like we did earlier. If you remember back that second exercise we did today. Up and over. Now I'm gonna pull my foot under my body and roll up so that now I can be on top, okay? If you notice, once I get here, my butt and my ribs stay off the floor. I roll all the way under, or excuse me, I put my leg all the way under until I can put my knee on the floor and roll up, okay? And then you can do the same thing on the opposite side as well. Do it this way for you. So I go up, reach over, my leg that's closest to you goes under my other leg, and I roll up to my knees, okay? This is one of those that you kind of have to go slow to figure it out, but once you know how to do it, it's actually easier to just do the whole thing instead of trying to go step by step. It actually flows much better if you just go up and over with it. All right, so bridge and roll up to your knees. Let's give it a try. Ready? Go ahead. Up to your knees. Don't lay on your butt. Don't lay on your side. Try the other way. All the way up. Bridge. Step under. Push up. Go back to the floor. Bridge and reach. Step under. Push yourself up. You can use this other hand as kind of a brace to lift yourself back up. All the way up. All right, that's good right there. Another round of push-ups. We're almost done. It's the penultimate round, next to last one. Ready? 10 push-ups. Go ahead. And sit-ups. I'm gonna go a little slower. Make sure I don't cheat. You don't cheat either. Do your best. Lunges. Back up straight. All right. Last one. Be careful if you're on a hard floor. Okay, don't hurt yourself. We're going to do the scorpion, break fall scorpion position and stand up. Okay? You know how to do this, so go ahead. Ready, go. Sit, slap, turn on your side, pull your feet back, sit up with your hands up. Sit and slap, nice and easy. Cover and stand up. Make sure you don't hurt yourself. Okay, if you're on a hard floor, don't slap that hard. okay? You can go slow and sit on your bottom and just bring your hands down. That's okay, all right? Getting up and down off the floor like this is a really good exercise, and it's really useful too. One more. Because standing up and sitting down and laying down are things we do every day, so it's good for you to practice. All right, so last round. If you have not cheated, if you've done all of them, you've done 90 push-ups, so this should take you to 100 right now. Ready? This is your last 10. Go for it. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 99, 100. Same thing, if you haven't been cheating, you're almost done. 90 sit-ups, only 10 more, go ahead. Don't cheat. 98, 99, and 100. All right, lunges, last one, here we go. 6, 97, 98, 99, 100. All right, so that was a grappling ground movement exercise, okay, mixed in with just our basic regular stuff. And if you really do the work and you really try these, you can get a pretty decent workout in without having to do anything fancy, without needing any fancy equipment, without having to go anywhere. Okay, you can get some good functional practice and some good solid exercise. All right, I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back next week with more classes. You know, the sooner we all do what we're supposed to do and stay clean and stay healthy and wash our hands and stay home, the sooner we can all get back to normal. So sooner than later, I hope I get to see you all in person. Have a great evening. I'll see you.